Drew, you killed this shit. Drew, you killed this shit.
Yeah, throw them foes up, throw them quads down. Hey, man, y'all tuned in to a very special episode of In the Four Corners of Wrestling, man. It's episode 100. And the best way to do this shit, man, we had to bring everybody that contributed to bringing In the Four Corners to 100 episodes. So, I mean, we got full gang up in this joint. Hey, man, we got the original host to, I don't even know, to my left side, up, down. He's somewhere next to me. I'm
out here.
Yeah, what's up, so, man? What's happening?
What's happening, Wild Card, man? You already know, man. So, man, the building, man. It's time to get.
Whoa. We don't do that shit no more, bro. Get busy on your own damn time, bro. We don't do that.
Still holds up, quads down, though, right?
Yeah, we still do that. We still do that. Yeah.
Holds up, quads down.
Yeah, we still do that. That busy shit. Yeah. That's so 2022. Man, we in the new year, bro. Anyway, hey, man, I'm glad that you was here to join us for this 100 episode celebrate with us. Of course, we got some other faces that y'all might not recognize that's been with us. We got G Unit Rail over there, Mr. Swole, Mr. HPK. He looking like a window shopper. Mad at me. I think you know why. Hey, man, hey, man, relax on that muscle, my guy. Relax. I don't want no smoke. But hey, I'm glad you could come celebrate with us. And then, of course, we got, Flat Bill Colin Baird in the building. My man could use his head as a door stopper, but I'm glad he got the hat on. What's up with you, Colin, man? How you doing, bro?
Who are you? Who is this guy?
Oh yeah. And then we got, look in your eyes, what do you see? The oracle be mighty. What's happening with you, man? You coming from behind the scenes? You in front of the camera? I mean, it's probably a good thing we keep you behind the scenes, but I mean, here you are. But
I thought I would never do this show again.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to put you back in behind the scenes because, God damn. Boy, you got a lot of grades on that shit. Anyway, hey, man, I gotta say what's up to my dogs, though. That man, Quabo. What's happening, pimp?
What's going on, man? Hey, we made it. We made it to 100. We're like TNA. We never die. We'll be back next episode too.
I tell you one thing, y'all like the new WWE wrestlers. Y'all be getting breaks like shit. Y'all want to talk shit about the old school, new school? Let's get it popping. Hey, listen. Back when we started this show, we did 2 shows a week.
Hey, speaking of breaks, Mr. Break,
I'm playing video games now and shit. Hollywood, that's what's going on.
Hey, man. Hey, speaking of breaks, Mr. Break himself, and that would be Jay Will. How you doing, bro?
I'm just saying, bro. Hey, Four Corner Boy, I've been here the longest. Well, except Jose, he don't matter though. He hardworking. But hey, I'm here, baby. Yeah, trendsetter, baby. Four Corners, Sports up, cars down, all that. Yeah, baby.
You definitely quit before Jose ever was ever gone. Jose is the longest tenured member, dog.
Colin quit before me.
I think the funny thing is the fact that all that just took a lot of energy out of Jay Will. Now he's winded.
Colin quit at 9:27, and Jay Will quit at 10:33.
Hey, he quit before me. That's all that matters.
And they still catching my time. They still ain't caught up to me yet, so it's all good.
Damn. And then, of course, last and certainly not least,
Rookie of the Year.
Rook of the Year.
Least.
Crown him. King Mel, what's happening with your dog?
First of all, quiet on my set. No extras, please. No extras. We don't brought back all these old relics. This is all out here looking like a 100 WWF, WWE Monday Night Raw. First of all, y'all time is up. All right. We got Little Bill Colin in the corner.
Little Bill.
We got Rail out here looking like the game when he beat up 40 Glock. And then we got Papa, Soul Man, Rocky Wannabe Johnson.
I know.
And then we got the Oracle. This guy, I'm just not even gonna go.
You better trend lightly.
I'll do it.
Hey.
Can I
Hold on, I ain't hear you. I ain't hear all them grades. I need to get them hearing aids. I ain't hear you.
True.
No,
that makes no sense. I got gray hair. I need to hear you.
But that's why he's an oracle. Gray hair is wisdom. He brings that wisdom, bro. Come on, you gotta get hip to it. Get hip to it. But hey, man, I'm glad we all are able to get together, be in the same building, celebrate 100 episodes of In the Four Corners. I mean, it's a blessing. It really is. So we all gonna throw them fours up real quick. And we all gonna throw them quads down because that's what we do. We might beef real quick. We definitely gonna beef on this episode. But I mean,
Pause.
It's gonna be a bunch of stupid takes.
I mean, yeah. Thank you. See, that's why you my dog, Keith, man. Hella pause on that one for sure. But hey, man, let's get to a real hot topic though, and that we all can really speak on. Obviously, the Oracle talked about it. CM Punk, he back in the building, but he made a decision. He went to Raw over SmackDown, over NXT. Talk to me, King Mel, about the decision of CM Punk going to Raw.
Hey, man. Raw said he could come out number 30 in the Royal Rumble.
Ooh.
All right. That's what was in the contract, I'm guessing.
Hey, yeah, you bring up a point. He did say announced at the same time that not only did he sign it Raw, that he already in the Royal Rumble, man. So, he over here setting some shit up. Jay Will, man, talk to me, dog, about this CM Punk making the decision to go to Raw.
CM Punk making that decision was exactly what the boy predicted. Didn't I say it? Didn't I say he was going to go to Raw?
No. You heard me say it, and they tried to say that you give Mel credit for saying it.
Be quiet for a second.
Give me credit.
Grown folks is talking. I'm just saying that he needed to go to Raw. And what did I say was going to happen? All right, cool. That's exactly what I thought. That man went to Raw. It was a good look. It was the look that we all wanted to see. It was what we needed to see. And we saw him going to the Rumble easy.
Damn, setting it up. Just like that, Jay?
Very easy. It was easy money. That was FanDuel's money. That was what money? DraftKings money? That was, what's the other one? Yeah, it was money.
Easy money.
Money.
Yeah. Money. Yeah. Okay, I feel you. Quabo, talk to me, man. That man CM Punk going to Raw.
Man, Jay Will, you a punk. You a punk, okay?
Oh, yeah, Quavo. Yeah, don't let him sling you. Don't let him sling you. Yeah, get to it, Quavo.
You a quadruple punk. Get out of here. I called it. I knew he was gonna show up at Deadline too. Damn it, he's on Raw. Damn it.
Wait, hold on. Did you just steal the Oracle's prediction? Did you really just do that?
Nah. I didn't. I'm not gonna pull a Jay Will and say I called him at Survivor Series, but I called him at Deadline, showing up before he signed up to Raw, to make it seem like, oh, you know what, something's going on down here.
Quavo, I love you, dog, but everybody saw him going up the Deadline, man. That's like saying a hooker about to pull a trick. What are you talking about? That was easy. What are you talking about? Everybody knows
this is a family show, bro. You better add. Come on now.
Hey, we passed the first 5 minutes of the episode, baby. We can do whatever we want at this point.
We lost monetization a long time ago.
Anyway, hey man, my man Soul Man, jump in here, man. The stage is yours. Talk to the people, man.
I see, since what I'm saying, the adults have let the inmates run the asylum. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy, man, what I'm hearing. But I'm glad to see CM Punk on Raw. I like it. You know what I mean? I get to say whoa and scream CM Punk song in the same night. As a fan, I'm happy. I like it.
Okay.
In Hollywood.
Hey man, listen. See, they threw shots early, but then they beating up each other. What we not gonna do is beat up each other. We're not going to do that. We're going to let these young punks beat up each other. Okay. Now,
They too old for it. They don't got the energy for it.
You talk about energy. You bigger than me. You're way more round fat than me. You gotta relax. This is the 100th episode. You gotta relax. Let us get our stuff off. We ain't say not a word when y'all was talking that bullshit.
Nigga said round fat.
The round mound, the rebound over there. You gotta relax, man. Anywho, I have a different opinion than everybody else. I don't like it because I actually wanted. The girls are not going to have a headline WrestleMania no more. That's done. That's done. Because you just basically just guaranteed us one of the, Cody versus Roman or Seth versus what you go. Or they could probably flip it and twist it. Because remember, Cody, when he traded Jay to Raw, it was for a trade later. That pick can be him once he realized he ain't gonna win the Rumble. He gonna do some fluke stuff. He gonna go fight Roman and lose again. So, yeah, I don't really like it at this point. I think they could have did. I think Punk should have went against Roman, and actually, to Roman's story, him beating Punk at WrestleMania would add to the Roman story. If Punk is really here to, kind of give back, it would be more helpful for him to give back to somebody else younger than him taking from somebody. Like, if he takes it from Seth, that don't help Seth. I don't care how good Seth matches doing in the match. You're telling the guy, even though some people know he was in AEW, everybody doesn't. So this guy that's going to go away for 10 years just randomly comes back and just beats your champion that's been the champion, beating everybody 58 times for defending the belt. So that kind of looks bad for Seth. But if Punk takes the L to Roman, that's another Hall of Famer that you put on Roman's list.
You know what I've always liked about your answers, Hollywood?
What?
You've always been very thoughtful. Where me, on the other hand, I'm just selfish as, I'm just selfish. I don't care. You know what I mean? I want to see what I want to see. So I like your answer. Good shit. Mr. Colin, pipe bomb.
First off, the quality of the show has gone downhill ever since I've left. So that's the first thing I'm seeing. It's terrible. You got Jay Will breathing all over the place. And then Mar picks up his hands, and I just see a lot of ash, and it's throwing me off. It's like, get some lotion. And then Quavo just bothers me. I don't know what's going on. The question is what, Punk? Yeah. I mean, we all knew. Again, I'm not trying to beat on Jay Will and Quavo, but y'all are like, yeah, I knew he was gonna go on Raw. It's like, well, fuck. Every Christmas is December 25th. That's how obvious. That's how obvious it was. So congratulations, you got a cookie for that. Mike, I think, or Hollywood, sorry. I think you're right. I think that's a good idea. I mean, the easy way to go is Punk versus Rollins, but I think it would be very intriguing to kind of take that detour and go with Punk and Roman. And it's true again. The dude was gone for 10 years, and to have him come in and beat Roman would that doesn't make a lot of sense. And then for him to even hit to him come in and beat Rollins or come in to beat Seth, like Seth hasn't won. Seth hasn't won at WrestleMania in a long time, and he just did the job to Cody a couple of years back. AEW guy coming in, and to have that happen again would be pretty bad. So it could go either way.
He'll become Punk.
So here's why your statement wrong. Seth just beat Logan Paul at WrestleMania.
Jesus Christ. We let all four of y'all go. Rail ain't even get to go yet.
I'm sorry.
No, but what I'm saying is
he said Macho Man was the greatest wrestler of all time.
We're coming to you in a second, bro. We're coming to you in a second, buddy.
You said Paul Baird was the best manager of all time.
And
you
we
gotta relax, brother.
Did he say that before we went to video? We got that on audio, though.
Yeah, he said that he said he typed that. So that means he actually thought that. Let my man Colin finish. Come on.
Well, no, I mean, when the day is done, like Seth is in the last 5 WrestleManias, he's 1-4.
Yeah.
KO, he lost to obviously he lost to old boy
Cody.
Thank you, Cody. He lost it totally. There was a time before he got on this run into the become the world heavyweight champion. He had lost every pay-per-view, 13 pay-per-views in a row. So it's kind of like, I don't know, man. It's a tough situation. I love Punk, but I wouldn't give him that win. He's probably gonna get it, but I wouldn't give him that win over the full timer Seth Rollins or the part timer, but the GOAT apparently, Roman Reigns.
Okay. All right. Muscle Man Real, what's your thoughts on it, man?
So I mean, I think mine's gonna be a little more different. And again, thank you for having me back.
Shut up, bro.
Good hearing everybody. I'm gonna be very professional tonight. You know what
Shut
I
that
mean?
shit up.
I'm gonna be very professional. But again, I mean, and I don't know if you guys remember this from my last conversations from when we first started, but I was never a big CM Punk guy. But business-wise, I think it was a good move. It was right for business. I think that it definitely, from what I saw, it affected the ratings for AEW with him coming in. Again, I agree with Colin and everybody else who said it was obvious him going to Raw, especially once you see Randy Orton going and Raw suffering from their roster was suffering. And I think we all noticed that the roster was really suffering. There was a lack of superstars. They didn't do a good job building Drew since 2020. And the lack of direction that they have going there. So I think it was really obvious about CM Punk. Now, the different direction I'm going to take it is that I think, and this is jumping the gun, and I'm sure we'll talk about this at some point again, but I think that Drew's going to take the title off Seth. And I think somehow CM Punk's going to get involved. I don't think he's going to interfere per se, but somehow something's going to happen there. Because with Drew's contract running out, you got to have a direction. And the only two people on Raw who don't need the title is Seth and CM Punk. That feud can literally sell itself without a title. And I think Drew needs the title to keep himself relevant and fans engaged, because he's doing a hell of a job with playing this heel character, but still coming out and dapping fans up like it just didn't happen. So I think Drew's doing his part, but he right now needs that title to carry him. I think Seth and CM don't need that. And we're all going to pay money or, per se, quote unquote, pay that money to go see him, because that's a natural, organic feud, real feud. So I think that that's what's going to happen on that end. I think Drew's going to do whatever he can to eliminate everybody around Seth. Somehow he gets that title off, and that's what we're going to see going into WrestleMania, and Cody still gets Roman.
Fair question.
Yeah, go ahead, Jay Will.
Who would you rather see as champion? Would you rather see Punk? Now, sorry, let me give context to this. You're a business owner. You are the booker. You are the one that's trying to make the money for the company. Are you trying to have CM Punk as a champion? Or are you trying to have are you trying to have Drew as the champion?
Did you not just hear what he said?
On Raw, I would have Drew, because you have so many baby faces that you can build up to that point. Seth's already done what he's at that point. And I think we've all seen it, where those wrestlers, just Undertaker was at a point like that as well, where they just don't need the title. When you go look at Stone Cold and those guys, they didn't have the title as much as Triple H and these other guys. Not saying Triple H needed it that many times, but a lot of greats, Hulk Hogan even, they didn't have that. They may have held it, but they only had the title like 3, 4, 5 times max in their career. So I think that you need to build Drew. You need to. And that's the fault. And this is what happened. And I'm a fan of Roman Reigns' run, but there's a is that, yes, I said it, I'm gonna hurt everybody else. And now they have to reset and find another guy to take over. And
wait, time out. What about Hulk Hogan again?
No, stop.
Give me some more time. Let me just. I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off. Just run it one more time. Just
We're the same team, bro.
Hold on. Let me.
Hogan didn't have a lot of championship runs, and when I'm saying that, I'm going based off of his time in WWE. You look at Triple H's time, 13, whatever, how many times he had compared to Hulk Hogan's.
I get what he's trying to say.
Yeah,
I get what he's trying to say, Colin. I get what he's trying to say.
That was the nature of the time, though. You couldn't
But that's what he's saying. Well, that's what he's saying about to his point. I happen to agree with Real, what he's kind of saying right now, as far as having Drew as the champion. If you break it down in business terms, since Jay Will, you try to challenge him, I got your back, Real. What he's saying is you don't need a belt to settle CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. It's bigger than that.
Yeah.
Their beef ain't about no belt.
Yeah.
Their beef is personal.
Yeah.
Rock and Stone Cold, when they fought every time, did not fight for the championship.
Fair. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
They fought it. Hold on, they fought at 2 WrestleManias for the championship.
Yes, but they didn't need that feud. The feud wasn't around about the championship, was it?
Yeah, it was the main event of WrestleMania.
No, but it wasn't because one of them was.
That's not how it started, though.
It's not how it started, and not really what they were about.
Well, hold on one second.
They were singing together. When they were singing together and doing all that stuff, that was one of the most entertaining things.
That's true.
And there was no belt attached to that. That's what we're saying. That's what Rel is saying. Seth Rollins has gotten to that point that the belt doesn't matter to that much to him as with a CM Punk feud.
All right. To my point, does that matter? Does that really matter for Drew?
Yes.
Because Drew was the guy. He was a guy that it never really worked for. Where in terms of like, you really think about it, he's always really been overshadowed by so many people.
He just said that. He said that. He said it hasn't clicked for him since 2020. Yeah, he said that. That's why I'm saying,
it's strange because you don't expect it to come from Roman.
The problem is if he takes it off of if it's a situation with Seth, it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, Roman is still the bigger person at the end of the day. What does it matter when you're going for second place when you're trying to go for first? That doesn't really matter.
Jay Will,
you're not first place, you're last place.
Jay Will, you literally just said that nobody care about Drew McIntyre right now.
Is Raw versus...
By putting the belt on him, people will care about him.
I disagree with that because nobody gave a damn about Drew when he had the title. I didn't care.
That's because he was the champion in 2020, like Rail said, when everybody was sitting there on being COVID. They haven't booked him right since then. Yeah, that's what Rail is literally saying to you.
I didn't care about him.
Exactly. And to be fair, they're using that same, I guess, gimmick or angle with the new feud that he's got going with Jay right now. That Jay messed up his moment to take the belt off of Roman at Crown Jewel. So it makes sense to give him that shot back and put the belt on him, and I guess it kind of restores what he's doing because I don't really like his heel move right now, anyways.
No, but to Terrell's point, and because I was following when he was going. You see how he took out Sammy. Now he's feuding with Jay. Is nobody left but Seth. That's part of the three or the I guess the gauntlet of him to redeem himself to get back on top from the 2020 run.
You could throw Nakamura in there if you wanted to.
As far as the same show is
that you need.
Yeah, as far as the same show because they're Raw because they're all Raw superstars. It has nothing to do with SmackDown. So, I mean, so Real makes actually a solid point. But speaking of that, Drew did fight Jay, and so. I hope everybody caught the match. So, Soul Man, did you get a chance to keep peep out that match, my brother?
I did, and then I was having power issues, so I didn't catch the rest of it. So, yeah and no is my answer.
Pay your light bill.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't got to pay no electric here, so I blame it on the building. You know what I mean? So yeah. I did catch it was Jay. I love Jay's energy. You know what I'm saying, since he's won singles. You know what I mean? I can't wait to go to my next live event so I could be out that joint, just getting it with him. You know what I mean? Like
pause.
Hella pause.
Thank you.
Hella pause.
but I'm pretty sure what I seen was hard hitting. And you're right, you know what I mean? I agree with what Rel was saying, the direction he was going, as well as what Hollywood was saying in You Wild Card. So I can't wait to see how much further they're going to go with Jay. I'm definitely liking him more than his brother over there, you know what I'm saying, still doing his thing with the bloodline on SmackDown. So, I'm interested to see how far this redemption tour Jay is going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm digging it. Hey, Main Event Jay been putting it on. He been throwing us some solid matches out there. Colin, jump in here. What you think about that Jay Uso and Drew match on Raw? How'd you feel about that joint?
I actually didn't get a chance to see it, unfortunately, but I do like the direction of.
Why is he here?
Dog.
You've been breathing hard in this entire episode. Now you have the audacity to say something. Just close
That hat
your
on.
nostrils
Talk to us when you take
and
that hat
just
off.
chill out.
Not the nostrils, bro.
Okay. So I'm actually surprised with how big like Jey Uso has gotten. Usually when they separate tag teams like that, like you know what I'm saying? Like, most of the time, someone goes up and someone goes down, but it's not to this level. It's pretty crazy with what's going on with Jay. So that's and it does, to your point, even though I disagree with everybody, the way they're building Jay into this, you know, going against Sammy, going against Jay, and the whole thing with the bloodline, and feeling like, you know, he has to get revenge because they cost him his moment at Clash at the Castle. I think storyline wise, it makes perfect sense.
I feel you. Hollywood, talk to us, man.
Hey man, this is funny how Jay has switched. Cause remember when the bloodline really started, Jay was Jimmy was calling Jada the B word and saying you have to like a B, and now it's switched. You know what I'm saying? Jay's on his own, doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying? It's really dope how they're doing it. It's really dope how they've been. This is a long-term bloodline story still going on that we'll probably see them two, Jay and Jimmy, fight at WrestleMania. And it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope to see how they still doing the long-term storytelling. This is pretty much a hit for real. And I disagree with people saying that Jimmy's not really as big as Jay. I think Jimmy gets booed just as much as Jay gets cheered.
Hey, but Jimmy's been playing his role, dog. He's been.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like he's a heel. He gets booed just as much as Jay gets cheered. They going like this to Jay. They going boo to Jimmy.
I feel like Jimmy's acting. I don't know. It's just me personally.
You feel like he's acting?
Like okay. So when Jay was doing this heel thing, like Jay joint was like believable. You know what I'm saying? You was like you was tuned in like yo. But it's like when Jimmy's talking, it's like, man, I could go make me some eggs and rice or something, man.
Wait, hold on, so man.
That's because Roman's not there.
Eggs and rice.
That's just me personally.
I feel what you're saying, but can we give Jimmy his credit where he's being like the silly heel, where he's just there to be funny? Like he was like, "Yo, man, I called audible. You know, I'm on the injured reserve. No. I'm off the injured list. You know,
I'm gonna give that credit where it's deserved, because if
I just
Jimmy,
feel like it's forced.
No, I disagree with that. I think Jimmy is actually playing the role that he's need to be played right for this scenario, with the scenario where we're at, where Jay is the main event, proving I'm the main event guy, versus Jimmy is like, people have, I think it's a scenario where like people are actually watching what people are talking about, but I can say Jimmy's not there yet, but I think Jimmy is there yet. It is there right now, but I think that he's playing the role that he's not there yet, and we're right now seeing the development of him as a character, where he is showing, like, nah, I'm gonna play with y'all, but now I'm really showing y'all that I'm really that dude. Like, I gotta give Jimmy his credit. Like, he's been funny, he's been great, but Jay has also been equally as good. It's just that
it's in a different direction.
No, but Jay gets more TV time. That's what really is the thing here.
Huh?
Right, no, what I'm saying is
wait. We can't branch over that.
Right, let me just
I'm saying Jay has been getting recently. Jay has been getting more TV time than Jimmy has been.
Huh?
I'm not even talking about. This is what I'm saying. Okay.
No, I'm saying recently. I'm not saying overall between the two of them, because if you think about it, I'm thinking about it.
You was almost there, bro.
Well, because Jimmy has been, like, when Jimmy has been getting more TV time, Jay was getting less TV time. But then when Jay has been getting more TV time recently, like within the past 2-3 weeks, Jay has been getting more TV time.
Hey, Rail, jump in here, man, because you got a disgust look on your face.
So I'll say this. I actually agree with Mike's song. I agree with Hollywood's son. I agree with him. Jay has been getting more TV time, because you remember there was a time where Solo and Jimmy were off TV for about a week or two when the whole bloodline was off, Paul Heyman and all that, and Jay was getting all that time. the issue is Jay was also losing. If I'm not mistaken, Jay hasn't won in quite some time.
I'm about to say, what the hell? Nah.
Yeah, but I have a different take all around. I actually am not a fan of Jay's solo run. I actually think Jimmy even has the better song. I see the potential in Jimmy big time, but I think Jay actually feels more forced. I actually, real talk, I think they should really be back a tag team. I think they're better as a tag team. I think Jay feels very forced. It just looks awkward as hell when I'm watching him with Cody and all those guys with their hands up. I just see a bunch of main eventers with one mid-carder that might be an Intercontinental Champion at best. Amazing wrestler. He puts on entertaining matches. But then I just see all these stars. I see main event, mid-card, main event. And then this mid-carder just continuously getting these main event spots with these other guys. It just feels so forced. And he just looks out of place. I don't give a damn if he goes back with Bloodline or not, but he needs to be back with his brother. You have New Day's doing their thing and they're just not separating all the time. I see that in the Usos. Some guys are just meant to be, and I'm using this analogy, please. Hollywood, do not say what or huh or Colin, because you always are against me. I'm taking this to an extreme, but it's like the Bushwhackers, right? Some guys,
no, because he's right. He's right. You don't want to see the Bushwhackers broken up, but wow.
Hey, he said he was taking it to the extreme. That means all the way on the other side of the damn wheel.
Together all the time. And those two, I think, are just they are megastars as a tag team. That's all I got to say.
Hey, Quavo, you kind of made a couple. Hey, jump in here, man, because you had a couple of looks on your face. Talk to us, Quavo.
I don't even know where to start, bro. I don't even. What? Can we go back to no visuals? I don't even want to. What? Oh my gosh! What the heck? I mean, it makes sense, but it shouldn't make sense. Damn it! What the hell? I don't like. Look, Jay, I think he's doing great. I'm glad they separated him away from Cody because that was looking weird, but still had some good entertaining moments with him, you know. I think we don't give Jimmy enough credit. Like we said, we don't, give him enough credit for the boos that he gets as a heel, but also the stuff that he's doing with not having Roman there. That's another thing. We saw Jay as a heel with Roman there constantly hounding him and telling him what to do. Right now, Roman hasn't been on the screen for some time, and Jimmy's still doing this heel shit that's making you laugh, but also making you think, oh, damn, he's about to do something outlandish, or how is he going to mess something else up? So it builds up to the Viper coming back to SmackDown as well. So it's a road to Randy's redemption as well. So it's like, boom, you got Jimmy being that start to this and getting things going. So I think my last word is hashtag no yeet. Okay.
No yeet.
No yeet. Put it in the comments, y'all.
Hey, why you hating on yeet? I mean, jump in here, bro.
All right. So my expectation of these two Uso brothers, twins, whatever we calling them, yeet, bloodline, whatever they want to be called now, I'm upset. Only reason why I'm upset is because I expected Jimmy not to join back with these dudes. He was a hater. So he should have been out there hating on every Roman Reigns match that came up. But granted, Roman Reigns ain't never there, so I understand too. But he should have never joined back up with Solo. F Solo. He cost him the title. F Paul Heyman. But now you got Jey Uso on Raw. He turning up. He getting to mess with all the main eventers. Cody, Drew, Sammy at one point. He just vibing out there. But at the same time, I'm tired of them. Please, we need to talk about Gunther because his title opportunity looking gone right now. Right? I expected this man to win the Royal Rumble. Now look, we got CM Punk back, crashing the party. We got Drew with a new character. We got Jey Uso with this blue on the red show. We need to talk about Gunther.
Mel, quick question. Just quick question. You're talking about Gunther, right?
We need to.
But you're wearing a CM Punk shirt.
It don't matter.
Well, it does. You should be wearing a Gunther shirt.
Then one of the guys,
We talking
that's
about
one of the
wrestling,
guys.
but you got a Commanders hat on. But hey, I'm just saying.
I'm a Commanders fan. I rep my city.
Hey, Colin, that was a good one. That was a good one.
So Mel and Colin and anybody can chime in on this, but with Jay getting a push, because Mel said something that made me think about this. We should be talking about Gunther, but we're busy talking about Jay and things, and I actually agree with you. Do you think that's due to a lack of superstars they've built? Because now we're looking for it, which goes to what I was saying about Drew. We're looking for that next guy. We already know Seth is stamped. CM is stamped. He is who he is. But we're looking for that next guy. And this is where I said, though I enjoyed the Bloodlines run, it affected the overall building of characters in WWE, as well as say F. So do you think that there is that lack of superstar growth that they have? Because we're waiting for Gunther. All right, we're testing out Jay. We already know Cody Rhodes is going to eventually end up on SmackDown, right? So it's kind of like, who do you like?
Rel, let me step on this. Let me step in because this is something we had a conversation about a long time ago.
Right.
And I think Hollywood's about to get real mad. But they ate that next generation up. I honestly believe in my heart if that crew was under this regime of Triple H, Adam Cole, Aleister Black, Keith Lee, all of them dudes would have been that.
Right.
But they basically not.
It would have been Karrion Kross.
Hold on.
Did you Joker just say Keith Lee?
Well, I mean,
you're tripping. What are y'all?
Remember,
okay.
Hold on. Keith Lee, NXT champion, held the NXT title and the North American title at the same time. So Triple H thought a lot of him. And what I'm basically saying is, a lot of this generation, right? A lot of this generation, Roman ate them.
Right.
Randy, Nakamura, just all of them. Like, you think of everybody. I saw a stat that basically said Roman has beat all of the has defeated all of the last
Rumble
15 Royal Rumble participants or winners. Yeah, thank you. It's crazy. The last 15 years.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's a problem.
So John Cena did the same shit.
You're supposed to.
And how did that work out?
For my pockets, we just sold the company for $9 billion. Y'all be tripping when y'all be saying stuff like that because the last 2 years with the same people that y'all saying the lack of, they just broke every damn attendance record, merchandise record, this record, that record. What y'all be talking about? There's never been, okay, we all from the Attitude Era to a certain degree. Right. So we remember when it was a whole bunch of different names and big names and stuff like that. But if you go back then, everyone still wasn't the champ like y'all want. Rock was champion. Triple H was champion. Stone Cold was champion. Undertaker might have had a little run in there. Mick Foley was just Mick Foley was one of them guys that y'all be talking about like Kalisto to be the world champion or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Some random ass name that y'all be like, he should have been the champion.
He had a 12-hour.
Everybody wasn't the champion. Remember, the same way that they're giving Jay Uso this run, they gave Billy Gunn this type of run back in the day.
Oh, my man said Kalisto.
Like, it's sometimes with wrestling, this is why I hate the IWC. Because people be trying to make these philosophical, different thoughts and opinions of it, and just watch the shit.
That's not the same thing because you didn't include Big Show and you didn't include there's somebody else lurking around there too.
Jericho.
Okay, Big Show's equivalent to what y'all said about Drew McIntyre. Nobody liked Big Show when he was the champion. What
I'm saying is to what you were saying, in the span of 3 years, you named 12 different dudes.
No, I didn't. I named 5 or 6, dog. Stop.
Austin, Rocky, Triple H, Undertaker, Kane, Big Show, Mankind. Yeah. Who else? Right. Somebody else lurking around. There's more people.
Okay, and that's the only era that has ever been like that. That's the only era that's ever been like that. Like Rail said earlier, when Hulk had that joint, nobody had that joint.
Yeah.
Sure.
Every era, when John Cena had it, nobody had it. So
and business was terrible.
Huh?
Business was terrible during those days. Did y'all
like doing John Cena?
John Cena's business was terrible. Of course it was.
No, it wasn't. John Cena went triple platinum on 17 shirts. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Color, dog.
What are you talking about?
Rock was called
And wristbands.
I guarantee if we look at the ratings, they had some of the lowest ratings of like that. John Cena was fighting Kevin Federline.
No, merchandise sales was
That was
through
doing
John
ruthless
Cena, bro.
I want to throw that out there.
Ratings was
What do you say?
That's through the roof for John Cena. What I was talking about, and I think you guys agree, is Raw, because this is, I'll be real, before CM Punk, Raw was almost damn near unwatchable at one point. It
Not
was
before CM Punk.
compared to prior to CM Punk. I'm gonna say for the about through summer to now, it was hard to stay awake. Yeah, it was hard because the bloodline, when the bloodline kind of went to just SmackDown, Raw became a little harder to watch than SmackDown.
That's fair.
Before it was the other way around. You got to remember, Raw was the flagship show.
Always been.
Are you guys going to agree that it was still the flagship show? It was.
No, they did. They decided to make it not the flagship show when they went to Fox.
That's
They
true.
told us that.
But again, there was also a lack of stars. You remember? Well,
It's a lack of stars on SmackDown.
But
It's
there was
very much lack of stars on SmackDown.
It's still
Raw
a
got
power.
all the heavy hitters, if we being honest. If we gonna
It's,
be honest,
it's still a power vacuum because you had Roman Reigns, who's the biggest star, and then you had the Usos, who are technically like the second in line as far as the biggest. Like, it was a power vacuum. There was no reason for Raw to be watched. Honestly, Raw has just started getting good within this year.
and
No, what?
I agree. It was the latter half of the year Raw started picking up. It had slowed down drastically.
Okay.
So when Matt Riddle, when Matt Riddle and Rollins was getting into it, that wasn't entertaining.
I was about to say
Was that 2022 is my question.
that was 2022.
It wasn't this year, so it don't matter.
2023.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna put it like this. Raw got better to a degree for me, a little bit when Triple H came back, and that says a lot because I don't really like Triple H booking. So I gotta give credit to that man. It has gotten better.
I think it got better when CM Punk went to AEW.
I think you a hater by saying that it didn't get better with Triple H. I genuinely think you a hater with that one.
Who said that? He didn't
Why
say
got
that.
that here because of his opinion?
He said it got better once Triple H got there. I'm like, nah, because there were certain things that was good because it was certain things that was happening with Roman crossing between both SmackDown and Raw that was before.
You was a hypocrite. You just walked into that one. You was the
I'm
main one
find
trashing Vince.
I'm gonna find the episode where we start rating these shows.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Raw won a bunch of weeks in a row.